What's up, guys, and welcome to the Trench. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the treasures of the Coiled Isle achievement. Here we go. The first treasure is the Amani's Privateer's Cache, which will be right here on your map. But the first thing we need to do is come over here and fish out of this grizzly pool right here. That will give us one grizzly morsel. Once you get the morsel, you will feed it to the dolphin who is in the water that you just fished from. And he will guide you to 2 packages that have keys in them. The first package is right here. And the second one is right over here. Once you get both of those, you will combine them and come back to the treasure location, which is once again right here, and you can loot it. The next item will be the sunken diver's chest, which is right here on your map. First thing you're going to do is kill 3 of these glittering grouper brine tails until you get the key fragments. You need 3 of them. Once you get the 3 diver's key fragments, you'll just right click on them to assemble your key. Swim down to this treasure. And loot it. The next treasure is the profane ritual spoils, located right here on your map. So you'll come to this table. We need to click these in a certain order. So it's going to be top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. And that will unlock the treasure for you. The next one is the possessed vase, which is right here on your map. It's right here on the back of this ship. Just click it and loot it. Next is the tarnished Amani glaive, which is right here on the map. And it's just right here in this pile of bones. The next one is the Forgotten Spirit. So we need to return the Forgotten Trinket to the Forgotten Spirit. So the trinket is right here on the map. Right over here. And then we're going to take that trinket right over here. Talk to him, hand it in. He'll give you the forgotten treasure. The next treasure is the damaged Loa trinket, right here on your map. Right over here in this pile of bones. Next treasure is the ornate bottle, right here on the map. It is down in this broken ship. Right here in the corner. Next, we have the waterlogged basket, right here on your map. Right down under and in between these fish bones. Next, we have the crumbling urn, which is right here on your map. And it's located right here. So to get the key for this treasure, first you're going to speak to Vulzan, which is right here next to the treasure. And then you're going to go to the Witherbark Cook, which is right over here. I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to give you some stew. And after that, you're going to go to the apothecary. I'm going to give you the potion of headache relief. You're going to go back to the cook. Ask him for the stew again. Give him the medicine. And he'll give you the snuffling boar stew. And then you're going to go back to Vulzan up here. Give him the stew. He'll give you the soldier's smuggled treasure key, which will allow you to loot this chest. Next, we got the Fang-bound sack, which is right here on the map. And it is right against this wall on the ground. Next, we have the Grave of Someone Forgotten, which is right here on the map. The first thing you're going to do is interact with the grave, and then you're going to talk to the colored people we have labeled on the map here. I'll show you where they are. But for right now, I'm going to talk to the grave. After you interact with the grave, first you'll come speak to Zenja, which will be right here on the map. He's sitting right up here on this pillar. Next, you'll come speak to Ruko, right here on the map. Just chilling up here. The last person you'll talk to will be Zuzan, right here on the map. Chilling right here. Once you talk to those three people, you'll come back to where the Grave of Someone Forgotten is. And you'll be able to loot it. The next item is the brine-crusted chest, which is right here on your map. What you're going to do is you're going to come out into the water right out here. And you're going to loot these bubbling clams until you pick up a luminescent pearl. It may take more than one, but you're looking for this pearl. Once you get the pearl, you'll come to the cave right here on the map. Walk in. Put the pearl down. He'll come over, drop the key. And you can run over here and loot the chest. The next treasure will be the malfunctioning staff, which is right here on the map. And it's just laying right here on the rocks. The next one is Jack2's Cursed Blade, right here on your map. And it's just chilling on this root. Next, we have the Cracked Skull, right here on your map. And it's just laying right here next to this altar. The next treasure is the Venom Jade Necklace, right here on your map. And it is just tucked in right here. Next, we have the Stinking Vessel, which is right here on your map. And it's just right out here in the open. The next treasure is the Smoldering Incense, which is right here on your map. And it's right here on this little altar they got in this building. Next we have the Forgotten Mask, which is right here on the map. And it's just tucked away in this little corroded pillar. And the last treasure is going to be Zul'Jan's stash, right here on the map. Go ahead and kill these things so I can loot this. Go ahead and loot that, and you'll get the achievement. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.